Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Crossfire MIR versus VOX. This is Mom's Finest, and Mom's is the Mask of Malice reference, if you guys didn't get that. And this is where we're going to mix up who can do what. You guys have been waiting a while, I think, to mess around with other people's classes. So tonight we're going to get to see that. Some people are going to be playing some different things that they're not used to playing. If we like this, we might expand it. Even more classes in the future. So more to come with that. Before we get too far into it, I'm loving all this longevity, I guess I would say. So take a look at this. First of all, I got Bones in the house. Good luck tonight, Vox and MIR. And then we got Valar. You guys may not know this. Valar is the longest standing member in Play Dead Live. 65 months, everybody. That's amazing. It's over 5 years that Valar has been a member on this channel. Hello, 99 Kills, Great Mods, channel members, sponsors, trivia, bundle, box, burn coin, kills coin. Good luck tonight to everybody. We've got Father Ron in the house. Look at Father Ron. 38 months. Ron, that's over 3 years, man. Craziness. Craziness. Good luck. I must be doing something right if I got members for 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, like a lot. So, and you guys have been playing this game for 4 years. Look at Deadly Dimes. She's like, hold on. I got 55 months here. Deadly Dimes with 55 months. Over 4 years. Look at that. Bones. 55 months. Bones and Dimes neck and neck. Julia, 55 months. Man, all you guys got together and joined at the same time. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. It's a conspiracy. Who else? Who else signed up on that same day? I know you're out there. Anyway, we'll get back to you guys a little bit later on. But the point of all this is I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We got a lot of change, a lot of things that we went through. And Craven's like, it's me. Craven, you're not even 1 month. You're not even green. Kel's like 55 months. Busy's 44. Craven logging in with a black and white. We can't even get that man a color TV. All right. but in all seriousness, I appreciate you guys. You know, thanks for everything that you guys do. No doubt. No place I'd rather be on Monday night, Wednesday night, Friday night, hanging out with you guys. So we're gonna get to the bundle, and then I'll show you guys something in a little bit with the bundle, because there's going to be some items in there that shows that we got a little event coming up this weekend that is probably the fan favorite event, but I'll get to that in a few minutes. Let's take a look at the standings, because we want to start on time tonight, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. Tonight's standings, we got Team Arc. Team Arc has been crushing it as of late, 14-8. You can see Arc scores a lot of points, 63,000 points. MIR right there behind them, only 1 game behind in the loss column. So, game and a half back overall. MIR at 12-9. We got VOX. VOX trying to make a strong rebound tonight, because Sly and VOX had a rough one last week. VOX was pretty happy, or Sly was pretty happy with how they played. It was not VOX's best day, but Ron is like, look, man, we've been traveling. We're fatigued. We are back. Now we're back at the Vatican tonight, so we'll see how they do. VOX 10-12. Sly 8-15. You can see tonight we got MIR versus VOX. Wednesday night we got Arc versus Sly, same type of match. Next week we got MIR versus Arc, the no rage zone. We just had that last week. We also got Sly versus VOX, no rage zone. And the week of Thanksgiving we will have no faction war on the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. We will have that makeup match that we canceled a couple of months ago. VOX versus MIR will be on Monday night. That Wednesday night, who knows, maybe we'll have a trivia or something going on. But we've got no, unless we do a box event. We do have to do a box event in November. We'll see. Anyway, there's no faction war that Wednesday night. We may do a box event. I think I got the box event scheduled the weekend before, but I'll let you guys know how that all pans out. But yeah, there'll only be one faction war that week. And then the following week, we're back on track. We got MIR traveling to ARC with that noon surprise. And then we got Sly and VOX with a noon surprise the following week. Cool stuff, right? All right, let's go down to, and that's your whole month of November right there. There's your whole November calendar. Because we're going to be doing a lot of portal stuff too. Portal stuff, man. It is like clockwork. If you guys do not know, ask somebody in your faction that has been on lately. Go in, log into the PDL portal site, and just see what we've been doing. It's not live, it's not ready to be used, but you'll be able to see that you can do most of the functions. All right, let's take a look at player control points. Dow, and this will, after we flip the calendar over, we will get into the Max Awards. Looking like the Max Awards are going to be in mid to late January. So this is where we stand with some of the current leaders. So keep them in mind. We got Dow with 10. Valar with 6. A lot of ARC on the board. We got DZ, JJ, Crimson, number 1, number 2. Rover, Julian Dimes, 1 and 2. Submarine, JJ and Cat. Cannonball, Justice and Craven. Temple, Justice and B-Dub. The Turret Award. The Ace Award, we got Animal and Shaman, 1 and 2. Ruffling Those Feathers, Father Ron and Pope. Stealth Bomber, Father Ron and JJ. JJ's like, dude, I've been going for almost a month and I still have the Bomber Award. Yes, you do. You're right there behind Ron. We've got Surrender, Ron and Craven. Watchtower, JJ and Craven. Strawman, Crimson Tide and Craven. Vehicle Theft, 4-way tie, Ron. Ocean Man, Valar, Bones. And Shattered Stones, Kel, Craven, and B-Dub. So take all these into consideration. It is a lot of fun. When we roll out a new season, we'll have new PCP awards. But this season, PCP awards have been a lot of fun. We know it's date night, right? It is date night. Trigger's in the house. Trigger's Army. Hopefully tuning in. But Ron, it is also, what time is it, Ron? We got to do a little something. And if you're in Sly and you're in ARC, you will give me a number from 1 to 20 because it is roll time, baby. Roll time. ARC and Sly. Let's see those rolls. And let's give away a pack. All right, there. Look, we got a lot of. You know what? We got a lot of people with numbers. So you know what I'm gonna do tonight? Because the last event, I don't think we had a lot of people. I'm gonna give away 2. I'm gonna give away 2 packs tonight. So start out with roll number 1 is gonna be number 10. Nobody picked number 10. I'm gonna roll it again. I'm gonna do it again. How about number 18? Come on, Dime's like, Zach's driving, but number 18. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. But what I'm going to do tonight is you can't double win. So we're going to give Zach 1, and I'm going to give away 1 to someone different. Congratulations, Zach, with number 18. Number 10 again. Nobody got it. Number 19. Nobody got it. Number 4. Bones. Congratulations, Bomber Bones. Taking number 4. Bones and... Come on. Come on, Sly. Sly winning them both. Loaded dice tonight, Sly. All right, here's tonight's epic war bundle, everyone, and a brand new ability that I think is going to be game-changing. I'll explain that in a couple minutes. Start with the top. Deadly Dimes is paying attention. You know why? Because she is going to be entering this stuff into the portal tomorrow morning. Yeah. Even though you guys can't use it yet, we're testing it. Every time we do a bundle, we test it the next day. On Friday nights, we gather that, or Saturday nights, the night owls compile all that data, and then on Sunday morning, we deduct it all. We have been testing now for over 3 weeks, and it has been going very well. So Dimes is paying attention. Here are your quantities, everybody. Take you up top to the silver. We got EXT, Steel, 2 Infernos, Owner Essence Restore ×1. Why is that important? Because we do have a pet battle this weekend. 5 post-battle pet revives, 1 graph, 1 carbine, 1 of each of your waxes. Take you down to the red bundle. Cursed Red, Wizard Ruby, Ravage, Combat Orb, Summon Skins, red variety, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9, and a Terror 10, 1 of each of those. Go over to the gold. Cursed Blue, Sapphire, Secure, Enraged 3 potions, Seal Smoke. Remember, sparks are single, gold spark ×1. Gold Summon Skin, Max Seal, Bind Smoke. And you know what I'm going to do, because we got some pet battlers in the house? I'm going to give you 5 paste, 5 juice. Now, what you might be saying is, look, Kills, I don't ever play the pet battle. And this is what I'm going to tell you. Give it away, sell it, put it on the auction house, or option 4. Craven Light, what is option 4? If you've got pet paste and pet juice and you don't play and you don't use them. Option 1's give it away. Option 2, sell it. Option 3, auction house. Option 4, you're right, Craven. Get your ass in pet battles and play on Saturday night. That is option number 4. There's no reason why you guys should not be getting in these pet battles every once in a while. We do it once a month. Get in, enjoy it, build it up. It is a game we created, we developed. You not only show your love for Play Dead Live, you support our game. It's a lot of fun. And it literally, if you're bad at it, it only takes you like 5-10 minutes and you're out. So it's not even like an all-night thing. If you're good, you play longer. You're bad, you're like, all right, I'm here. I showed up. I played for 30, I'm out. So, again, these mini games are games that we created and developed, and they will become bigger and bigger part of our channel. So, again, I'm asking you guys, full pressure campaign. If you got somebody in your faction that has not played yet, just message them, hit them up, and say, look, dude, get in there and play. Get in there and hang out with us for a little bit. All right, take it up top, or take it over to the right side. But I'm going to give you 5 paste, 5 pet juice. Go over to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Enrage 2, Disaster Potion, Sly Spark, Sparks are 1. Spray AP is 2, Thrill Smoke is 1, Super Thrill is 1. Up top, Standard Recipe, you need those for crafting. So if you're turning in those red relics, you got to take the red skins and you got to take the recipe and merge them together, and then you get a relic. Mythic Summon Skin, Colossal Skin, Super Whammo. Super Whammo, I'm giving you 2 of those tonight. And then the Genesis PvP gem, and you better believe it, tonight, brand new piece of gear. 1, does anybody know this is the highest damage piece in the game currently? It is. Once we went through the purge, H10, D12 is the highest damage piece, B5, AP3. And a brand new ability. I'm not going to go through a lot of detail tonight, but here's what I am going to tell you. It's very good. Sudden Shock. You use it if you're going to use this ability, and it replaces Ignite. You're going to be able to target a person. And Sudden Shock is sudden. Has to be done on your first turn. So if you're a starter, you use it turn 1 or you don't use it at all. If you come in round 3 and you have it, you use it round 3. You can't use it in 4. See where it's going? It's sudden. The shock means that you can hit a person for 1 point of damage. And you're like, huh? What? Yeah. But what if you shocked a person and got rid of their absorption? And then they played a seal. And what if your second player shocked them again and got rid of their seal? And what if your third place, somebody put a max seal on them, and your third person shocked them again and got rid of their max seal? By the time you get 2 or 3 people, they're getting gas blasted, or they're getting knocked out of the temple, or they're getting grizzed. So this is a 1 point damage, but it always checks the absorption or the seal. And it happens first. So you could play Sudden Shock, get rid of somebody's absorption, and then Grizz them. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Not going to be able to hide behind all of those absorptions anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Sudden Shock. Now, some people might want to use their mass destruction and their other stuff, or their renders. They still can, but if you use that in round 1, then you can't use your Sudden Shock. So we'll see. It's very powerful, but some people may not want to waste their round 1 turn. All right, everybody, that's what we got. Kel, let's see how many bundles we got. There's a lot of people picked up tonight's bundle, so I think you guys knew. I think you guys knew this gear was going to be good. And Ignite is replaced because this piece of gear, every time we roll out a new ability, the previous piece of gear that had that cycles out. So Ignite is off the books after tonight. Not tonight because you can't equip it, but yes. Unless you have it as a title. That is correct. All right, we got B-Dub, Rod, Dow, Dimes, Fly Rod, Trigger, Busy Bone, Samurai Crimson, Jim, Craven, Moonshot, Cat, Villar, Football, Justice, Pope, Die, Julia, and Kel. There you go, everybody. That is the players that you should be marking down, writing down, because they might do some Sudden Shock against you. And that is a Seal Breaker. It is a Absorption Breaker. It's a Heartbreaker. Going to do a lot of stuff. All right, you've seen it. You know who's doing it. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Well, I'm not telling you that yet. How about if you're starting tonight, give me your pre-match buffs. That would be Kel, Flyrod, JJ, B-Dub, Cat, Ron, Justice, and Dr. Die. As a reminder, B-Dub and JJ are playing different classes tonight. Ron and Justice are playing different classes tonight. It's going to be a fun one. All right, see Father Ron got his butt. Look at that. JJ's like, give me that bundle. You better believe it, JJ. Thank you, JJ. It's going to be pretty exciting. All right, we got Ron, Dr. Die, B-Dub, Cat, Flyrod. Still got a couple more people. We got JJ. I think we just need maybe Kel. There it is. All right. We got everybody's pre-match buffs. Let's take you down to the Vatican, where Ron loves to be playing at home, just like most of VOX. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. In the DZ and also challenging tonight, we got the one, the oh, wait a minute. You're not the one, the only doctor. Because tonight we got another doctor in the house. But Dr. Die is going first. Dr. Die is going to be followed by Kel. Kel is in the tank zone. She will be sieging, and they also chose the battleship. Kel will be followed by Father, a.k.a. we like to call him Ratchet Ron, because he's an engineer tonight. Engineers, welcome Ron to the club. Show him a little love, Busy Bee. Ratchet Ron, the engineer, he is the captain, and he is sieging from the bomber zone. Ron is going to be followed by Dr. Dub. Did I hear my, Dr. Dub. B-Dub being turned into a medic tonight, and she is in the rover zone. She is the captain. B-Dub's going to be followed by Justice. Justice in the tank zone. He is also playing the tank. Justice followed by the Champ, Flyrod up in the bomber zone. Champ's followed by Cat. Cat will be in the rover zone. Cat will be followed by JJ, who is also challenging tonight from the DZ, everybody. Keep in mind, that does change the classes. Players who have had a class change cannot play to change their class to anything else. So they can't play Cape of Craven. But they can play all their other legendaries. So remember, timers are not challengeable. Play fast, have fun. And we will start out with Dr. Die, 20-second timer, Dr. Die from the DZ. All right, Dr. Die, going to head down to Fantasy Island. Going to go balls to Main Street. She's also going to pass it. All right, Dr. Die playing Boston 1 with cap in 3. Fantasy Island, Team MIR. This is what you're going to have to do if you choose to do it. If not, then VOX will win, get the stealth bomber, and the mission. The following. You would need to be the first to get to 4 straw men. You would also need to play no absorptions in round 1 and round 2. Ooh, imagine if you got that with a sudden shock in play. Woo. All right, and you need to cap 3 or more kegs. First to get to 4 straw men. Can't play an absorption potion in round 1 or 2. And you have to cap 3 kegs. All right. And if you miss on any of those, VOX will win the mission. Let's take you back to the field, and we're going to kick it over to Kel. 20-second timer for you, Team MIR from the tank zone. Timer's up. She beat both timers. Going to get in the ship. How about a cannonball for Kel? Balls to their chest. Kel playing Boston 1 with cap in 3. She's going to move that boat all the way up to their DZ. Dropping a seal. Going to steal Ron's render. And an Elmo to the watchtower. We're going to light watchtower number 1. And we're also going to give her a 10-point Elmo. She did beat the timer. All right, let's go over to Ratchet Ron from the Bomber Zone. 20 seconds, Ron. Ron going over for a little rover steal. Oh, Ratchet Rover Ron. Ron stealing the rover. We will give Ron a spyglass, but we won't see him until round 3. Sneaky Ron. All right, B-Dub, you're up. 20-second timer. Ron trying to cause a little chaos. I like it. I like when teams go a little wild. Can have a domino effect. Could even have a timer effect, right? Timer's up. Nerf timer coming up for a 10% nerf. Nerf timer's up. This is for a second nerf. Up, she beat the second one. Sleet Wand, move to Temple Steps, Pet Repel. All right, B-Dub going to Temple Steps, Sleet Wand. Blue Wand going to freeze that top block. Pet Repel, Elmo to the Watchtower. Ron does a hit. It does hit. Second Watchtower. Points on the board. Another 10 for Team MIR. Wand, movement, repel. Shot to the tower, all good. Let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer for you. Beats the timer. Justice going to get into the tank. Cannonball for Justice. Cannonballs are now 1-1. Move to Temple Steps. Boss to their chest. Justice playing boss in 1 would cap in 3. Render Kell, she's got it. Dropping a seal and Spruce to the Temple Flame. Tank movement, ball, seal, Spruce. And render. All good. All right, let's go from Justice over to the champ. 20-second timer, Fly Rod. Easily beats the timer. Fly Rod dropping a seal. Mind Play Cat. Cannot use render. Aqua to the Temple Flame. Does it hit Ron? Does hit. Putting out the flame. All right, let's go from Fly Rod over to Cat. 20-second timer for Cat. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. First nerf timer down. This is for a 25% nerf. She did beat both. Did not beat the regular timer, but did beat the nerf timer. Rover, go to the Temple. Occupying the Temple. Give Cat a tire. Mythic Kang to Dr. Dye's boss. Playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Seal Absorption, Inferno to Strawman, Mass Destruction. All right, start with the Seal. She also has Gear Absorption. Lights a Strawman. You'll get rid of her Gear Absorption. She'll keep her regular. She gets a Seal. Rover, Temple, Kang, Seal, Absorb, Inferno. And Mass Destruction, all good. Did not beat the timer, though. And last, JJ, 20-second timer from the DZ. JJ says, we're not loving those cyborgs. Ron's going to give himself up for 2 rounds. I will too. JJ with the cyborg. Disable. And beats the timer. So no cyborg for Team VOX. Very good first round. Way to keep it going, everyone. At the end of first round, B-Dub is going to rotate into the temple. Blessing for B-Dub. Blessing for Cat. We're going to, and pay attention to these as well. If I miss any dimming of dragon stones, etc., just pay attention to the map, everybody, and pay attention to what people are doing. I could miss these icons sometimes. So Kel is going to dim the dragon stone on Team VOX. And because JJ's out of the DZ, there is no avalanche, but Kel's actually getting a halo. And MIR getting 25, VOX getting 0. VOX 5 points on the straw man. Everything else should be good. All right, we're going to round 2, everybody. Round 2, we're going to start out with Dr. Dye from Fantasy Island. 20-second timer, Dr. Dye. We will have a couple skips this round, so it'll be a little faster. Dr. Dye, Kel, and then B-Dub, you'll be going after Kel. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Going to move back to their DZ. Oh, going to use Mistral and steal Kel's boat. Oh, my goodness. That's just wrong. Give me that boat. Dr. Dye said, I got myself a battleship. Kel is literally in the water right now. Going to go Mythic Kang to her own boss. A little bit of dragon smoke. Gonna render Kel. Give me 2 more pets, Kel. We know we only have 6 scoring pets. Cinco and Watcher were the first 2. So she's gonna drop 2 more. And St. Elmo to the Watchtower does hit. Lighten it up. Movement's good. Stealing ship. Mythic Kang. Dragon Smoke. Rage Potion. And the render. And while she's getting the... Oh, she goes next. So I'll wait. Where you at, Kel? Need those pets. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Are we there? All right, Cinder and Orbital. There we go. All right. Now we got 20 seconds. Kel, get your move in from the waters of their DZ. Cinder, Orbital, Cinco, Watcher, Kang, and Gideon. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats it. Gonna move to their bomber zone. Gonna play Mythic Kang before that gets stolen. Smart move. It's like, let me get rid of it because they're gonna take it. Could be 63 if that Kang caps. Pet Repel. E2 glitch to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction. Gold blue from Cat. Not going to allow that glitch grenade to hit. Cat playing gold blue. Going to hit Kel's. Going to break her seal. All right, we're going to skip Ratchet Ron. He does get his timer. And he'll have his rover next turn. He is the only person that could occupy that rover. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub from the Temple, 20-second timer. After B-Dub, we'll have Justice. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. She beat both. As I was starting the timer, she got the move in. Mythic Kang to Kel's boss. Could be worth 63. The caps. Seal, E2 glitch. Mass Destruction 2. They're bringing the glitches. Ron, how do you feel about this one? Ron said, I don't feel good about it. Wait. Ron says, glitches get stitches. Red blue from Dr. Die. Second blue. Gonna hit B-Dub for 10. It'll hit before the seal goes in, so it'll take her down to 90. Mythic Kang, seal, glitch grenade is stopped. Mass Destruction does go through. Kick it over to Justice. Justice, 20 seconds for you from the Temple Steps. In the tank. Justice in a tank. Cat in a rover. Dr. Die in a battleship, and Ron has a rover. VOX controls all 4 vehicles. What? What? Move of the year. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. First time we've ever had a team control all 4 vehicles. Beats the second timer. Didn't make the regular timer, but doesn't get a nerf. All right, Mythic Kang to Dr. Dye's boss. Justice playing Mythic Kang for 63. He's going to ape it. For another Mythic Kang. Justice with double Mythic Kangs on the board. Going to go Pet Repel. E3 Inferno to Strawman. And Absorption. You can't play both. Give him a double warning. No penalty, but he can't play the second one. He does play the E3 Inferno. And again, I see what he's trying to do. So he wanted to play the Absorb because you don't need to play at E3 to light the Inferno. But because he put E3, he does get charged for it. Or to light the Strawman. So he gets a Strawman. Strawman number 2. Waste an E3. Does not get charged the Absorption Potion, but he doesn't get it. So Aping Amulet, Mythic Kang, 1-2 combo. Pet Repel, light a Strawman. And he does take damage from the Strawman, which is going to break his seal. All right, let's go over to the champ. Fly Rod, 20 seconds for you. Remember, we got Fly Rod, Cat, and we'll skip JJ. All right, Fly Rod's going to move to the temple. Now, he's got to go to the temple steps. So the line is B-Dub, Cat, Justice, and then Fly Rod. 2 people on the steps. Mythic Kang to Kel's boss. Fly Rod, play Mythic Kang, could be worth 63. More mass destruction up to 6. And Ron, you got an E2 glitch grenade. All right. Ron says, let it hit. And the nice thing, Ron, we know why Ron let that hit. Because it only counts when there's 1 straw man lit. Glitch grenade, if it hits and you got 1 straw man, it flips it. They just lit their second straw man. He does get credit for the Watchtower, which is Watchtower number 3, but they don't flip the straw man. So, and he may not have cared. He may have said, look, I got a ton of glitch grenades, I'm just going to use that. So we don't know. Either way, he got the move in, he got the Watchtower. Let's kick it over to Cat. 20-second timer for Cat from the temple. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Did not beat the regular timer. So she didn't get the nerf, but she still missed the timer. Gonna move to their DZ. Gold Blaze a straw man with a Pet Repel. Inferno to the straw man and going to hinder B-Dub. B-Dub a -1 with the hinder. And B-Dub, they're going to go Gold Blaze to light 1. Inferno to light 2. Gold blue from B-Dub. All right, Blaze going to light number 3. Gold blue from B-Dub. Going to hit Cat. It's going to break her absorption. Movement's good. Pet's good. Pet repel's good. Grenade is stopped. Hinder is good. All right, and we will skip JJ because she's disabling the cyborg. And that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your round 3 subs, please. Justice is going to rotate into the temple. B-Dub will get a blessing. Justice will get a blessing. Strawman, we got 3 lit for Vox, 15 points. We're going to give a halo to Dr. Dye. We give a halo to Cat. We're going to give 25 points to Vox for occupying the DZ. We're going to take out Dr. Dye, means she loses her battleship. But we're going to put Trigger in the DZ. Ron also got a tire, Julia, so make sure that Ron got credit for a tire as well. All right, we're going to put Unforeseen in for Kel. Amanda coming into the tank zone. Cat is going to lose her seal. She's also going to lose her pet repel because of elevation. And we got the buffs in. So we are going to go to round 3. At the start of round 3, Team Vox is going to cap 4 Mythic Kangs at 252 points. They're also going to cap Main Street. 1 flag to 0. All right, let's kick it over to Trigger. Trigger, start round 3 for us. 20-second timer, you're on the clock. All right, beats the timer. Gonna go Dark Boss to Main Street. Trigger, playing Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Dark Boss could be worth 25 extra. Luna Lamp on Father Ron. So we could see Father Ron with 3 H9 potentially. Steal B-Dub's Boss. Going to render Unforeseen. And I'm not sure what her pet count is. But she may only have a couple. We can check. B-Dub's got her inventory, so we can check that. There's only 6 potential. Playing a seal. Dark Boss is good. Luna Lamp is good. Steel B-Dub's Boss. Inferno to Strawman. So we'll check Amanda's pet collection, her scoring pets, and then we'll see how that Inferno does. I might be able to pull it up too. See who pulls it up first. All right, I got no Cinco, no Watcher, no Gideon, definitely. So if there's no Orbital, then it'll kind of get to where they're trying to get to. And I got no Orbital. So it's likely going to be the Kang, Bonnie, and if she has the other one. All right, they're going to go red, blue from Unforeseen. All right, so FYI, Amanda has been rendered. She has no scoring pets, so their Kang is out of play. Yep, sounds good. All right, they're going to stop the Inferno. So Dark Boss, Luna, Steel B-Dub's Boss, play a Seal, and let's play a blue, and that is going to get rid of Trigger's Gear Absorption. All right, speaking of Unforeseen, you ready to bring down the house, Amanda? Let's go. 20-second timer, Unforeseen. There it is. Stealing and dealing. No boss for Cat. Let's burnoose that wall. Nerf it, baby. Nerf it. Gonna run over to the temple. Right behind Fly Rod. Boss to the side chest. All right. So let me cap these 3 Kangs. That's 189 for Team MIR. And a flag. And Amanda playing boss. In 3 would cap in 5. Flags are 1-1. I didn't even see you. I was looking. I was like, where's Amanda? And it's like, it just happened so fast. Dropping a seal. All right. Steals a boss. Burnoose. Like, flash to the temple. Nobody saw her. Boss to the side chest. Like a magician. Dropping a seal and an aqua to the straw man, putting it out. We now have 2 straw man lit up. All good. And within the timer. Well done. All right. We're going to go to Ron. Ron in their rover zone, and he has a rover beside him, and we have a 20-second timer to Father Ron starting now. All right, beats the timer. Ron getting into Rover. And I apologize. I said Ron got the tire. Julia, now he gets the tire. He got the spyglass for stealing it. He did have to get into it to get the tire. And he's going to drive it to their bomber zone. And at the end of the round last time, Kel did dim the VOX bomber area. Remember, she ended the round occupied, so I'm going to put that smoke over there. Going to pet repel. Oh, now I see why they flip-flop B-dub. A little 2-for-1 combo. Ron turned B-dub from a warrior into a doctor so she couldn't use her Cape of Craven, and he turned Fly Rod into a warrior, a little double switcheroo for Ratchet Ron. Sneaky, sneaky, Ron. All right, Fly Rod, you're now a warrior. Gold Blaze Strawman. Inferno to Strawman. Absorption and Mass Destruction. It hits. All right, Ron, blazing for number 3 and hitting number 4. And the absorption is going to be gotten rid of, but that does light up Strawman number 4, and since Vox is the first to number 4, they also get the mission bonus, and they're going to get a stealth bomber in the final round. All right, let's go from Ron over to B-Dub. 20 seconds, B-Dub from the temple. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the Nerf timer. B-Dub bringing out Dark Mythic Nolan. Going to go Thrill Smoke. S6, she does have 1 point of hinder. So it'll be a 6, drop it down to a 5, add the Thrill, be back to a 6. And she's going to make Nolan fly like an eagle. Superfly, Dark Mythic Nolan. Ron, you got a Snowstorm loaded with an S6. And 6 rounds of Mass Destruction. Ron says, wait. Mythic Sonar from Ron and Justice. All right, he's going double mythic sonars. Now, that is a nice nerf. But you also got to keep in mind, they got it burnoosed. So even though you just nerfed it, burnoose weakens it anyway. So you could almost take out one of those mythic sonars because burnoose nerfs at 20%, 40. So we're going to get about a 20% nerf on it, Ron. And that's going to be an S6. We're going to take it down to an F5 and an F5 lithium is going to get the job done. I see what he was trying to do, but black block. And after the nerf, 35% of a green block. 65 green remaining. But the big news there is snowstorm. And they've already got one of them frozen over here. So now we got to roll it 1 to 10. And it's number 4. It's going to be some tough sledding. MIR's got a few tricks up their sleeve too. Look at that wall. Woo! All right, Dark Mythic Nolan, you got it. You see everything else that just happened there. All right, well, let's take it over from B-Dub. Over to Justice from the Temple in the tank. 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer. Blaze to Strawman, Dragon Smoke. Inferno to Strawman, Mass Destruction 2 and Hinder. Vox is pulling a okey doke. This game's getting crazy, y'all. Blaze, Dragon Smoke, Inferno, B-Dub. And Justice Boss did cap. That's why he can do it. 2 flags to 1. It's a lot of fire. You talk about bringing the heat. Justice bringing the heat with the Blaze and the Inferno. All right, gold blue from Fly Rod. That is the final blue for Team MIR. Gold blue going to hit Justice, take him down to 80. Blaze going to light Strawman number 5. Dragon Smoke. Going to preserve that one. And a hinder to B-Dub. Got her down to -2. All right, fly rod. This game's getting crazy. 20-second timer. See what fly rod has up his sleeve. We got Fly. We got Cat. We got JJ will be back. All right, fly rod says, let's get some Torment out. Torment over to Cat. Slow him down a little bit. Dune to the straw man. E3, Elmo to the watchtower. Going to render Cat. All right, Dune's going to take straw man's going to put out one of them. Light up watchtower number 4. Get that Elmo in play. All done well within the timer. All right, speaking of Cat. Cat over in there, DZ. 20-second timer, Cat. This is shaping up to be a good one. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Did not beat the Nerf timer this time. Still missed it by a few seconds. Did beat the Nerf timer, sorry. Did not beat the regular timer. Voyage to steal their sub. Splash B-Dub. B-Dub and Dark Mythic Nolan moving out of the temple. She cannot re-enter or be put in for a turn. Cat getting a wave award. Take that sub off the board. Cat going to move to the rover zone. Heal and seal. Inferno to the straw man. And Bestow. Bestow is going to take their wall back up to 70% green from 65. So B-Dub, we got a Inferno. Mythic Watcher gains 20 points. And that next Watchtower is going to take an F5. All right, so we're going to put a Watcher here. So that second Watchtower mirror for you guys to hit it, going to take a minimum of an F5. So get 20 points as well. And we're going to light Strawman number 5. Legendary. Movement. Watcher. Smoke. Grenade. Bestow. And the kickback is going to take Cat down to 90 for lighting the straw man in the first place. Final move of round 3 belongs to JJ. JJ, you are now free to move around the country. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. She'll move to her DZ. Drop seal. Ace, Aqua, and hinder Ron. Give Ron a -1. And they're going to put out 2 straw men. Take us down to 3. Just when you thought it was done and we're moving to 6, JJ puts out 2. And that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, Fly Rod rotates into the temple. Amanda's first in line. So we got Justice and Fly. The DZ is going to be 0-0. I'm sorry, 25-25. 25-25. Give a halo to JJ. Give a halo to Trigger. We're going to dim the Bomber Dragonstone on Team MIR side. And we're going to end the round with 15 points for VOX and Strawman, 0 for MIR. All right, we're moving to round number 4 from the DZ. Trigger, you're up. Keep it moving, play hard, play fair, play fun, and play smart if you can. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the second timer. Going to go Mythic Kang to Main Street. That could be worth 63 points. If that boss caps. Seal, Rage, Elmo. With Mass Destruction. B-Dub, does the Elmo hit? It does. Sorry, she already typed it. She's like, I'm ahead of you. All right, we're going to light Watchtower number 2, and they get the Elmo points. Kang is good. Seal is good. Seal is going to fizzle out because she already had a seal. And actually, I have to take a 5-point penalty. Because that is VOX's second double play. She did play a seal in the last round. So VOX, you're going to get a -5, double seal, double smoke play. Mythic Kang, Rage, St. Elmo to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction. All right, let's go over to Amanda, who's first in line in the temple, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Amanda going to go Heal and Thrill. I don't know if we can belly flop their straw man. But I can give you an Arc Spark Seal and Thrill, H9 Vlad's loaded to the wall. Ron, we've got a T10 equivalent. Well, it would kind of look like this. Bam, burn, and then bounce you back. Gold blue from Trigger. Shutting down. Final blue of the game, y'all. I mean, all right, let's do it in slow motion. We got a little extra time, so here's the way it works. All right. Arc Spark, Seal and Thrill. H9 Vlad's loaded. Grenades in the air. All right, she's throwing a grenade. Why the grenades in the air? 1, 2. Belly flop. And actually, if she belly flopped, it would look like this. Look, she's on her side. Belly flop to the straw man. But it didn't work, so we have to go back and unbelly flopper. And they used the blue. All right, and it is a gold blue, so we are going to take her down to 80% health. All right, let's go from Amanda over to the second craziest person in the game, Father Ron. Ron and his Rover 20-second timer. It was that's a good question. I think it was both. Father Ron beating the timer. Ron going to go balls to their chest. Father Ron playing balls in 3 would cap in 5. Going to move down to their DZ. Something he knows a little something about. DZ occupation. H9, H9 Trixie to B-Dub's Nolan. And the wall, and then hinder B-Dub. I got B-Dub up to a -3 hinder. B-Dub says it hits. All right. H9 Trixie, a lot of juice on that. It is going to take Nolan out of play. Don't need the wings. You got the Trixie. It is going to break that ice block that's on the VOX wall. Boss is good. Movement's good. Grenade is good. And the hinder is also good. Ron, tonight you're pretty good. Here's another player. It's pretty good. B-Dub, 20-second timer to you. We are burning preventions tonight, man. Blues and everything. People just using their stuff. We got B-Dub, Justice, Fly Rod, Cat and JJ. Did you say going? Amanda, I think you've been there and back. You might be going there again. Did not beat the timer. Nerf timer implemented. All right, she is going Hendricks. Now, Hendricks has a little different rule. So even though there's a watcher there, Hendricks ignores the watcher. Now, next time around, it'll stay there. So Hendricks is going to be 1, 2, 3. So that's the second full, and we're kind of back where we started from, but we're on 7. But that watcher will still be in effect on the next attack. A little bit of dragon smoke. Spectral Snake put out straw man number 3. S8 Elmo to the watchtower. And B-Dub knew it was going to have that requirement, so she went ahead and played it anyway. Step ahead. Got to like that move. Elmo's good. Watchtower number 8 is good. Hendricks, Snake, Dragon Smoke, Elmo, and then a hinder to Ron. Got Ron at -2. B-Dub at -3. The hinder would not impact that, just as an FYI, as long as you meet the requirement of the grenade that's required. But B-Dub went ahead and played the S8 to make sure she had it. All right, let's go over to Justice. 20-second timer. Justice, Fly Rod, Cat, and JJ. Beats the timer. Stasis to Fly Rod. Give him a pet. He's got a pet. Vines to B-Dub. Going to bestow their wall up to 75 green. Building it back. F5 Snowstorm loaded. All right, so we got a Vines to B-Dub and a Snowstorm loaded. Now that that wall's cleared up. Fly Rod going Judas it on over. Now it is F5. Justice has E4 from his tank. So Ron, you got a S9 Snowstorm going back over to Team MIR. And it hits. Oh, my. That one hurt. All right, let's get the Vines on B-Dub, breaking her seal. Because that wall is also nerfed. %75 green up on that wall. MIR said, we ain't going nowhere. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Green block. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. MIR. Changing the landscape of the battlefield with a Judas. Fly Rod. Encore. You're up. 20-second timer. Nerf timer incoming. Beat the Nerf timer. Super Thrill, Blue Spark, General Drake, H9, Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall. And let's give Ron another charge of hinder. Champ from the temple, H9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Ron. S14, Wedding Crasher. Ron says wait. By the way, Kat is no longer hindered. She was hindered last round. Kat with the prevention. All right, Fly Rod, it was good while it lasted. But Ron said nada. Can't take it back to back. All right, let's go. We got Kat and JJ. 20-second timer, Kat. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. %, Nerf. This one is for 25. She does beat it. We'll move down to the tank zone. Stasis to JJ. S6 No Storm loaded to the wall with Rampage. B-Dub. It does hit. And we're going to flip the map a little bit. Six Snowstorm loaded to the wall with the mass destruction. VOX getting on the board. Now, not going to go very far here, but black block, green block. There's still a green block and then a ice block. MIR has 5 blocks remaining. So the one that we're going to freeze, if it is a 1 to 5, we will go 1 to 5. If it is a 6 to 10, 6 will be 1, 7 will be 2, so on and so forth. All right? 10-sider. It is an 8, so that would be block number 3. Probably not the one MIR wanted, but each team now with a frozen block. MIR's the 3rd block. VOX is the 2nd block. And pretty smart double stasis there by Team VOX. We know stasis don't last through halftime, but I think we know what they wanted to accomplish there. JJ, final move of the first half. Beats the timer. E4 Elmo to the watchtower. Does it hit Ron? It hits. Congratulations, JJ. All watchtowers are lit. JJ getting a 9 award and 100 bonus points for Team MIR. Lighting all the watchtowers. They cannot be unlit. So it's where we're at. All right, that is the end of the first half, everybody. Captains, give me your second half subs. Ron losing his rover, but getting a halo. Also losing his pet repel. Trigger getting a halo. DZ is going to be 25 for VOX, 0 for MIR. Fly Rod with a blessing. Justice with a blessing. Thank you, Amanda. Absolutely. Love seeing you on the battlefield. Strawman, we got 10 points for VOX. 0 for MIR. We're going to dim this Dragonstone over for Team MIR in the DZ. All right, let's get these subs working. Kel coming in for Amanda. MPC for Fly, Riley in the Ozone. And we're getting rid of these stasis. Good job, Fly Rod. Very well played. MPC going up to the bomber zone. All right, over on the other side, we got Crimson for Trigger. Good job, Trigger. Got a couple halos there. Actually leading in halos right now. Crimson up there. We'll get Chop and Chad. Chad is a ninja, let the record show, even though we got his avatar. Sentry guns, both not unlocked for Team MIR because they did not get a tire. Sentry gun unlocked for VOX, not for MIR. Keep that in mind, Samurai. All right, we're going to get down to business here. We got a great match brewing. The order is going to be as follows. It'll be Crimson, Kel, Ron, B-Dub, Justice, Problem Child, Cat, JJ, Chad, and Samurai. You guys can see the buffs. So before we start, we'll have a 63-point Kang for VOX. We're going to cap Dark Balls from Trigger. So it'll be flag number 3. Flags are 3-1. What happened to Amanda's boss? Amanda did have a boss on the side chest, and I don't know where it went. She does. She did play a boss in 3, and it was there, so maybe it got moved over when Ron's. So it was there at some point. So I think I grabbed Amanda's boss and moved it over to the other chest. All right, regardless, we've got Trigger just capped. Ron is on one chest. Amanda's on the other one. Yeah, it ran away when she belly flopped. Good point. Somebody kidnapped the boss. Exactly. All right, let's get back to it. We got 3 more rounds. Crimson Tide. 20-second timer for you, starting right now. Y'all having too much fun tonight, the way it should be. Dark Boss to Main Street. Little MIR smoke on B-Dub. Little mass destruction. And Rage St. Elmo, B-Dub to the Watchtower. It does hit. Let's light up number 3. Remember, we leave them on the field just in case. And if the next one caps, we'll remove it. All right, Crimson playing Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. Crimson playing in 5 would cap in 7. And getting the Elmo. All right, Amanda's boss is going to cap. Start of Kel's turn. Flags are 3-2. 20-second timer, back to Kel. Kel, Ron, and then B-Dub. Timer's up. Beat the nerf timer. Move to their tank zone. Right here with Justice. Going to play Harvest Wand. Going to rebuild a green block. Puts them back to 2 green blocks. And Nature Wands are off the board. We'll play Minion to Ron. For his scoring pets. You can play regular pets, but not scoring pets. Max Seal to B-Dub. Navy Strawman and Render to Chad. Now we know pretty much his pets are the Colossal Kang. So we'll take Colossal Kang out of play, and we're going to put out straw man number 2. All right, movement, Harvest Wand, Minion to Ron, Max Seal to B-Dub, put out a straw man, and get rid of Chad's Colossal Kang, one of the most feared Kangs in the game. Right, Amy? All right, let's go over to, at the start of Ron's turn, his boss is going to cap. That is going to be flag number 4, 4-2. And 20-second timer, Ron. Ron, B-Dub, Justice, MPC. Next 4 to go. All right, Ron is going to sacrifice an Ellie. Which makes MIR sacrifice an Ellie. Ron's boss caps. You know what? I got to go back and check now. All right. Well, hold on. If they're correct, I trust you guys. If everybody's saying it, I just got to go back and see where I got off point. It might have been because Ron spent 2 rounds at the Rover. That is correct. Okay, yep. In 3, Ron played Gold Blaze. Yep, they are correct. It was played in 4. Ron spent 2 rounds capping the Rover, and then when he got out, he played the Gold Blaze. All right. So Ron played in 4, capped in 6. Let's take that off the board. Flags are 3-2. So he can't play the Ellie. All right, so we've got Ron going over for the attack. In the MIR smoke. MIR playing Ellie. All right, I am back. So the damage on Ellie is irrelevant. It's a DI pet. DI pets cannot be prevented. So just like a Psycho blew a Marty, it's not the prevention that affects that. So you're not preventing the damage, you're preventing the knockback, which cannot be prevented. So that Ellie goes into play. So Chad can delete the intervene. Ellie does get played. Now, had Ron been able to sacrifice, it wouldn't have. Obviously, that would have solved everything, right? So Ron playing the mirror smoke. I ring yes. I ring does avoid. Because now you're not preventing it, you're avoiding it. All right, that is a fair play. So they cannot intervene it, but he can avoid the pet altogether. And that's the only thing that works in that situation. Okay, so here's the way it works. Binds to B-dub, H9 Dark Shadow, attack, absorb. They're going to play the Ellie. Ron is going to avoid the Ellie. So he moves out of the way. Legendary is played. Attack does go through. Damage is resolved. However, Binds hits B-dub first. So when Binds hits B-dub, it breaks the seal, gets rid of the mirror smoke, takes B-dub down to 90. Ron attacks. They play Ellie. Ron avoids it. B-dub does the attack hit. It does hit. Okay. Could have been prevented because she's not in the mirror smoke. So Vines hits B-dub. That damage breaks the mirror smoke. Ron attacks. They play Ellie. They avoid it with the eye ring. And the damage resolves. Okay, it is H9 Dark Shadow. She is a medic. It is going to deal double damage. What is the absorb? I think that's another double potion. And then he's playing Vex as well, which is going to add extra rage, which is going to be equivalent to a H10 Dark Shadow, and a Dark Shadow is going to deal double damage to medics. And that double damage, this is a strong weapon. Ron taking B-Dub from 90%. Down to 8%. 8% health, 82% shot, double damage from Father Ron. Woo! That is damage. All right, let's go from Ron over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer. All right, B-Dub's going to move into the temple. Dark balls to the side chest. Beats the timer easily. B-Dub playing dark balls in 5, cap in 7. Heal and Thrill. F5 Goliath. Loaded to the wall and going to render Crimson. All right, sacrifice 2 pets. B-Dub playing Dark Boss could be worth bonus 25. And crushing the wall all the way down to the ice block. It stops at the ice block. Would have had some overkill. Blue block, red block, stop. Crimson getting rid of Cinco and Watcher. All right, movement, Dark Boss. Heal and Thrill. B-Dub with the Heal and Thrill is going to take her up to 28% health if it resolves. So surrounded by Heal and Thrill, we'll take her up to 28. And we go from B-Dub over to Justice. 20-second timer, Justice. Does not beat the timer. Nerf timer incoming. All right, going to play Thraxus. We'll give him a +3 in Dragon Storm. Going to move into the temple. Scold MPC, Mirror Smoke to B-Dub. F5 Goliath loaded to the wall with Shatter. So B-Dub, we got a Scold going to MPC. Mirror Smoke to B-Dub. F5 Goliath. And Shatter. All right, I'm going to take care of the Shatter, which is going to take that down to 75 green. Samurai going to Judas that over to the wall. That hits, going to break that ice block. Mirror's got a free wall. Free of any restraints. Scold, hit MPC. I'm going to take MPC down to 90%. Going to give Justice an absorption. Thraxis is good. Going to light up a Watchtower. That is going to be Watchtower number 4. Everything else should be good. All right, let's go over and get MPC in the game from the bomber zone, B-Dub. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the Nerf timer. Going to play Rod. Going to play Morb. That means MPC will have a tank prevention and a priest prevention. Going to Dragon Smoke it. Render Crimson for 2 more. And M7 Goliath loaded. Chad going to prevent the grenade. All right, Pet's good. Morb is good. 2 preventions for MPC. Dragon Smoke is good. Goliath is stopped. Crimson will get rid of 2 pets. %. And Mirror Smoke, Ron. All right, we're going to go over to Cat. 20-second timer from Cat. Ooh, Cat is going to Doomsday. B-Dub. Bye, Felicia. Not prevented, but avoided. Invisible. B-Dub is still at 28% health. Cannot be targeted until she's visible. And MIR smoke is still there. So not out of the woods yet. But she is invisible. All right, let's go from Cat over to JJ. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to put Torment on Crimson. Aqua to Straw Man and going to render Crimson to get rid of, among other things, her Kang. All right, all Straw Man are put out. Torment is good. We got two more players, going to be Chop and Chad and Samurai. Let's go over to Chop and Chad from the Ozone. 20-second timer. Timer's up. This gets down to 0. It'll be a 10% nerf. Does beat the timer. All right, Chop and Chad getting in the turret. Going to play Rod. Going to put a seal on himself. Rage, St. Elmo to the Watchtower with mass destruction. B-Dub, does it hit? It hits. Let's give him an Elmo and a Watchtower. We'll light up number 5. All right, final move at round 5. Let's go over to Samurai, who is about to get riled up. 20-second timer, Riley. Because riled up. Right, you get it. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to B-Dub's boss. Could be worth 63. Yeah, nobody has them. It's gone. Left you at halftime. Torment Duran. M7 Goliath loaded to the wall, Ron. Mass destruction. Does hit. Wall is nerfed. M7 Goliath. Gonna be a little less than a monster grenade with an M7 and a Bernous nerf. 3 full blocks. Red block. Red block. And after the nerf, almost 25. We'll round up to 25. 25% of a red block. 75 red remaining. 3/4 red still on the board. And that is the end of round number 5. We're going to go to round number 6 for Dragon Storm. We get a Dragon Storm roll. Both teams will participate in Dragon Storm. And it's going to be Rage 2. Got a few things to give away first. It'll be Rage 2 this round. So B-Dub is there even though she's invisible. So we're going to give B-Dub a blessing. We're going to give Justice a blessing. Give JJ third halo. Give Crimson a halo. DZ 25-25. Strawman 0-0. All right, here we go. We're going to start out with Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide will go first. Her balsa cap in 7. Ron, your balsa cap this round. And B-Dub, your balsa cap in 7. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Quake. Couple things here. One, B-dub is not visible, but that doesn't matter for Quake because Quake does not damage. Quake closes down the chamber. So B-dub, you do get knocked out of the temple. You're still invisible. The mirror smoke, because it has no target and that chamber's closed, the mirror smoke does not follow you. The mirror smoke goes away. So B-dub is outside the temple in the no zone, still invisible. One side is closed, the other side is occupied by Justice. Double Mythic Cane to their boss. D9 standard ammo red gel to Riley's Kang, and then Shatter. All right, Shatter is going to take that wall down to 50 green. Gold Psycho going to keep the Kang alive. Gold Psycho is going to hit Crimson. It's going to take her down to 80. Mythic Cane will hit. Will not spread a flame for a straw man because they don't have a straw man lit. But it does deal damage to B-dub's boss. Go take her boss down to 85%. All right, Quake is good, closes the chamber, leaves Justice there. Double Mythic Cane hits their boss. No flame to spread. D9 is stopped, does not kill Riley's Kang because of Gold Psycho. 20% goes back to Crimson, and she does get the Shatter as well. All right, let's go over to Kel from their tank zone. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer's up. This will be for a 25% nerf timer. If it gets down to 0, we're already at 10. Does beat the second timer. Kamiri to their ozone. Gold Gideon. Torment to Justice. Shatter. Mirror's Wall is going to take it down to 50% of a red block. Lantern, Mighty Mike loaded. Going to rebuild it. Going to add E2 juice to it. Kamiri, Gideon. Torment. Lantern. Got 50% green back. Going to rebuild the green. And actually a little bit of the black block. 20% black remaining. All right, let's go from Kel over to Ron from the no zone, and he is tormented. 20 seconds, Ron. Got Ron, B-Dub maybe, unless she wants to stay invisible, up to her. Ron going to move to their tank zone. Going to Cyclone the Torment on Justice. The Samurai. Ron does cap, by the way. 4-2. Going to remove Justice Torment, put it on Riley with the pet. Then he's going to play a Torment on Problem Child. Rage Elmo to the wall. I'm going to Shatter. Shatter will get rid of the black block. And it does hit. And that is Watchtower number 6. And an Elmo. Movement's good. Cyclone's going to steal a Resolve Torment, move it over to Samurai. Put a Torment on NPC. Rage and Elmo to the Watchtower with Shatter, all good. B-Dub, are you going to move or are we going to skip you? 20-second timer, let us know. All right, B-Dub is visible. One second. Trey is not legendary. Cannot be sacrificed because you have Boss out that resolves next turn. Not a scoring pet, not a legendary. So do you have another pet that you'd like to play in its place? You can play the Moonshine, but you can't play the Inferno because Moonshine is your attack. All right, so we'll start out by making her visible. All right, she can play Gold Gideon. All right, it's going to give her a 60% heal. All right, so Moonshine is going to take her from 28% up to 88%. She does get Gold Gideon. because the other pet's not a legal play, so it doesn't fizzle. And Inferno never happens because the Moonshine is her attack phase. All right. Let's go from B-Dub over to Justice. Justice, no torment. And he does have E2 plus 3 is an E5 buff. 20-second timer. Pizza timer. And I announced those gold Gideons as 28. They are not 28, sorry. They're 24. Mythic Gideon is 28. So MIR, 24 and 24 on your gold Gideons. 8 points, you never know. Gold Gideon, Max Spark, B-Dub. All right, going to slow her down right there, outside the temple. S6 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Barrage. There is no Barrage, so not allowed. Torment to JJ is. Barrage is a old ability that's on Portal Gear that was replaced with Max Cap. JJ is going to Phantom Cape to Torment. How about the grenade? Does hit. Probably smart to let it hit. Now, it's a big hit because it's S11. But it's only going to get those 2 green blocks because the ice block. You see how good Snowstorm is, right? Green block, stop. I just like the dramatic thing of saying stop because you know it would have been a big hit if not. All right, and Torment is gone. So they played the Torment. JJ plays the Phantom Cape. No Torment. All right. Problem Child. Pay attention. Problem Child is going to steal the block. Now remember, the rule is pets are an extension of yourself. So let's rebuild it, and Problem Child getting a gold bar. And we'll rebuild it from scratch. All right, Problem Child going Red Nolan. Super Thrill, Snowstorm. Busy, 4:30 to 9:30. Hey, let's do it. That sounds like happy hour, Busy. Happy 5 hours. All right, Father Ron says it hits. Ron, that is a Super Thrill Snowstorm. That's 3, 4, 5. S5 Snowstorm. Stronger wall. It ain't that strong. Add the mass destruction in there in wall number 2. Black block. %40 of a green block. I got 60 green remaining. Team MIR, 60 green. Now over on the other side, Crimson playing Chromica, getting 10 points. But this one, 1 to 5, Ron. Let's see. You're going to freeze another wall. MIR freezing everything tonight. Let's get a die roll. One wall's already frozen, so let's see what the next ones are going to be. Same rules with a 10-sider. It is number 7, which is going to be the 3rd block. That's pretty bad for VOX, to be honest. So we got the first one cannot be frozen because it's already frozen. 1, 2, 3. All right, so once that one breaks, you hit a couple and then that one's frozen. Red Nolan, Super Thrill, Snowstorm. All right, we got Cat, JJ, Chad, and Riley. That's who's left in Dragonstorm. Cat, you're up. From the bomber zone, 20-second timer. The Doomsday is in the bomber zone. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Did not make the regular timer. Attack is nerfed. Second nerf timer incoming. And y'all are giving away some points tonight. All right, we've got Kimuri to the ozone. Red Curtis to the wall. Torment to JJ. And JJ, they're going to go after that Torment, aren't they? S8 Monster loaded to the wall with Ignite. All right, we got Kimuri, then a Red Curtis, Torment, and then a Monster. S8, add 3 to it, make it S11. Won't matter which one she intervenes because one will hit, one won't. So basically between the 2 attacks, we're going to break an ice block. All right, let's go over to JJ with the Torment Smoke. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. DZ Portal. Wave Award. JJ. That's why they call her the captain. knocking Justice out of the temple. And getting a wave award. Justice is waterlogged. He cannot re-enter the temple this round. All right, we go from JJ over to Chad. At the start of Chad's turn, Rod is going to steal a blue block. 20-second timer for Choppin' Chad. Got Chad and Samurai. Beats the timer. All right, I got a question for VOX. He should have had to sacrifice 2 scoring pets. So he only sacrificed Colossal Kang. So I don't know if he has a Gideon extra. All right, so there's no Gideon because he only sacrificed 1 pet. All right, so we're going to go Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark, T10 Elmo loaded to the wall with Disperse. All right, B-Dub's going to go double Mythic, which is fine. No Disperse. So Elmo, I'm going to give him 10 points for the Elmo. That is a 10, 11, 12 because of the turret. 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's an S16 Elmo with a 40% nerf, but 12 mass destruction. So we're making a T10. Carnage. T10 Carnage. Would have been a little carryover, but it won't matter because it's going to stop anyway. Blue block, blue block. And they did burn the Sonics, or I'm sorry, the Sonars. And again, no Gideon. But it stopped. Right there. All right, let's go to Samurai. Samurai, final move of round 6. You are tormented, 20 seconds. It's a good match. This got close. There's some wildness and craziness to it, but it's going to be an epic finish, I think. All right, Samurai beats the timer. She's going to go over and steal the temple. Super Thrill Monster loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter going to take you to 35% green. 3. Let's get that gold Gideon minus 24. 3, 4, 5, 6. Monster. With mass destruction. It's almost grizzly-like. Green, green, 20% blue. I got 80 blue remaining. It's 2.8 blue on the mirror side. VOX still on the first wall. We're set for an epic finale. Samurai did get the timer. Captains, give me your final 4. Samurai getting a temple blessing. Both chambers of the temple are open. Legendary effects wear off. Chambers are open. So 2 players can be in this round. Possibly. Cat with the Occupy, 150 points for Cat. DZ, 0-0. Strawman, 0-0. Kel, B-Dub, MPC, and JJ. Samurai heading out. Crimson Ron, Justice, and Cat. Good job, Chad. Good job, Riley. Chop and Chad with an Ace Award, Julia. 25 points. Got a Stealth Bomber unlocked. All right, should be Crimson, Kel, Ron, B-Dub, Justice, MPC, Cat, and JJ. All right, Crimson will cap this round. B-Dub will cap this round. And that's it. Yes, MPC had a gold bar. All right, here we go. Final 8. Crimson, 20-second timer from... Hang on, let me check and see if Crimson is... tormented this round, or that was last round. All right, last round. Thank you. And MPC should have been last round as well. All right, we should be clear. Let's have some fun. Crimson, final move, 20 seconds. False caps, flag number 5. Beats the timer. Crimson going to Talon Justice into the temple. Seal and Thrill, F5 Trixie to their Kang and their wall. Like the move. Good move. Solid. B-Dub says wait. Gold Tanner from B-Dub. Does the other Trixie hit, B-Dub? Crimson going to play Absorption, so she doesn't take the gold damage from the Tanner. Okay, the other part hits, going to break the block. VOX has now got a clean wall as well. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Kel from their Ozone, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. It's going to go to their rover zone. Talon Bonnie to the temple. Max Spark Justice. Gas Blast Justice. Hits. And he has Absorption. He takes no damage. He takes no effect. Damage has to get through. From their rover, Talon is good. Max Spark is good. Gas Blast will get rid of his Absorption. Let's go from Justice. I'm sorry, let's go from Kel over to Father Ron from their tank zone. 20-second timer, Ron. Ron's going to Kamiri to their O-zone. Play Gritty. Prevents fear or any type of knockback. Going to put a max seal on Justice. H9 Mighty Mike loaded to their wall. And there is no misery. Misery ability was replaced by VOX. Kamiri's good. Gritty's good. The Mighty Mike is intervened. Let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer. All right, go Max Spark Justice. He is stuck where he's at in the temple. It's been double max sparked. Red orbital on the wall could be worth 17. All right. This is an odd one. We don't see this often. Justice has been double max sparked. So he's stuck. But he gets vined, which breaks the max spark, and he cannot be remax sparked. It also breaks his seal. So he can move. He is now down to 90% health. And the H9 monster to the wall with shatter hits. So let's take that 80% blue down to 55 blue. No, they actually hit at the same time. But any damage breaks that spark, Ron. Both Max Spark and Vines are duplicate. But the damage goes through. The damage has to resolve. So it's like they both hit. So the effects both happen. You get hit by Vines, you get stopped by a Max Spark. Then damage resolution happens, and then the damage breaks the spark. So that's kind of the tiebreaker. Action and damage resolution. All right, H9 monster hits. All those hinders drop off. We already got the shatter. So blue, 55. Take out the 55. Take out the blue, and take out the blue. 2.5 blocks off the board. MIR moving right along. All right, let's go to Justice. 20-second timer. Justice, Problem Child, Cat, and JJ. Timer's up. I'll cap B-Dub's boss once we get Justice move in. First nerf timer is up. This will be for a 25% nerf to the attack. He's already got a 10. All right, does beat it. Sender for points. Max Seal. H9 Trixie to Nolan and the wall. Nine and 10, B-Dub. All right. MPC, stopping the Nolan grenade, and I assume the other one hits. Great juice on that Trixie. But you guys know what I'm going to say. It's still a Trixie. $65% of a red block with that Trixie. 35 red remaining. It's one of the better Trixie hits. I mean, it still wasn't terrible. All right, let's cap B-Dub's boss from last turn. And get that Kang up there too. Three flags. Y'all just wanted another close game tonight, didn't you? All right, MPC. 20-second timer. MPC and Nolan. Beats the timer easily. Max seal to B-dub. Red Nolan B-dub. H9 monster loaded with some shatter. All right. Ron, just the one prevention, right? One stopped, one goes through. All right, start with the shatter. Shatter that red block. And then let's get the damage resolution. We've got H9. Finish off the red block. Full red block, 10% carryover. I got 90 red remaining, 1.9. All right, we're down to the final two moves. Somebody pull something epic here. Cat and JJ. Cat, 20-second timer. Cat jumping into stealth. Let's give Cat a Top Gun award. 50 points. Gold Faust to Ron. MPC going to shut it down. Ron getting a 30% bonus to his PCP points. Stealth Bomber and a whole lot of stuff and a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff. And MPC says, I'm going to stop a whole lot of stuff. And let's take it down to the wire. JJ, bring us home. 20-second timer, JJ. From the DZ. JJ going blackout wand. Means no DZ points. No more halos, no nothing. Shatter won't matter because JJ is all about the wall splatter. JJ, gold bar. They love it when there ain't no Dominaris. Finish off the wall, JJ. And let's get that orbital. All right. Congratulations. That was a good game. I think it's going to be close. I can't really lean one way or the other. I think it's really close because you can see the way the scoring went in. VOX did it one way and MIR did it another way. One thing I do know is B-Dub in the temple. Justice in the temple. I got Justice with a gold orb. 5 rounds in the temple in the end. That might be a difference maker. Blessing for Justice. Blessing for B-Dub. VOX did some early lockout stuff. MIR did some good stuff to close the gap. Maybe take the lead. I'm not sure. VOX had some good trickeration in the beginning. And then MIR did some real quick script flipping about round 4. So we'll see. Let's count down a couple of these things. One thing, there's no DZ points, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to move JJ over. You guys know. Couple other things. Ron in the ozone. Ron with a siege, 100 points. Kel with a siege, 100 points. No occupy for MIR, but they did get the siege. All right, let's count down the wall damage. MIR got every round, so we know they got 7. Plus they got those gold bars. That's going to be huge. One got the temple, one got gold bars. A lot of even stuff here. All right, I'm counting down 7 for MIR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gets them down in the red. Anytime you get that extra 50 bonus points, that's good. VOX didn't do too bad with where they ended either, though. Even though they struggled with the walls, they did manage to get 6, which is going to get that wall down. We know MIR had a wall advantage, but VOX did close the gap there. So I got 4 red. We'll take those 4 red down. We'll rebuild it. And we'll take down those 2. It's certainly going to come down to PCP points, though, in one way or another. One got flags, one got watchtowers, one got this, one got that. So, all right. Give me 5 minutes, everybody. I'll give you guys a winner. So congratulate each other. I think it was a well-played game. Some crazy, crazy stuff, and I'm sure people were enjoying it, taking notes. And I'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody, we are back, and of course, it was close, and of course, it went back and forth, and yeah. All right, so I'm going to get right down to it. So we start out with flags. So the flag game, VOX, strong flag game. Did get out of sorts in that one round where they couldn't double cap because Ron was a little late on getting it cast, but they still were able to capture 5 flags. 5 flags, 900 points. MIR, pretty standard, got their 3 flags, 600 points on the other side. VOX with the early 300-point advantage. We get to walls. MIR made up walls in a big, big way, had a good strategy to slow them down, snowstorms. MIR 750, VOX 325. Advantage now shifts to MIR. VOX had a 300-point lead, but MIR with about a 400-point advantage there. Now MIR is in the lead. We go to Strawman. Strawman, 45 points for VOX, 0 for MIR. Seemed like a missed opportunity for VOX. They got up to a certain point. They took their foot off the gas. MIR extinguished them quick. 45 points, but MIR still in the lead after the Strawman. Go to kills. No kills either way. No MBS. Now we get to Kangs. Kangs, 315 VOX. They played the Aping Amulet. MIR 252. Almost even, but the game's about even at this point. Pretty close. Siege and Occupy. Ron and Cat getting to Siege and Occupy is 250 points. MIR, 100 points. Now advantage goes back to VOX. About 150 points, right? But we get to Watchtowers. Watchtowers, MIR got all the Watchtowers. They got the 100-point bonus. They end up with that 325. VOX did manage to chip away a little bit, and they threw some Elmos too. We'll get to Elmos in a little bit. But they got 150 points in Watchtowers because they lit up 6. So MIR still with the advantage there, though. We go to DZ. VOX 100 points, MIR 75. Timers. MIR missed 7, VOX missed 9. Even though they missed a lot of timers, still a pretty fast game, but advantage MIR at the end of just the core points. MIR has the lead. It might not have felt like it, but they have the lead. But now we got to get to the extras. PCP points. PCP points. We got several different categories. So JJ got the 100 points in PCP DZ. Trigger got 50 points. But overall, if we calculate them, I've got MIR, 2 gold bars. That's 100 points. Cannonball, Wave, it's 150. They got the 9 award, 175. And then they got the PCP DZ. Puts them at 275. Double check it. 2 gold bars, Cannonball, Wave, 9 award, and PCP DZ 275. Over on the other side. No gold bars, but we did get a Cannonball. We got 2 tires, that's 75. We added a Wave award, there's 100. An Ace award, 125. A Top Gun award, 175. A white flag, Spyglass, 25. The Orb and the PCP DZ, 350. We get down to the extras. MIR, Dark Boss, Orbital, Elmos, but then we got to take out the Mythic Gideon MIR with a net of 54. VOX on the other side. 3 gold Gideon deductions, 15-point and double smoke play deductions, but they had a Cinder, they had Chromica, 2 Dark Bosses, Elmos, and a Watcher. Haven't got to it yet, Ron. Calm down. Go to your corner, Ron. Ron? Can I finish? Take a deep breath. It's going to be all right. After we get the extras added on, VOX added 110. Overall, we got to add Ron's 30% PCP bonus with the Faust and the mission bonus. Close game, but VOX 2805, MIR 2661. PCP and extras were the name of the game tonight. 2805 Team VOX, 2661 Team MIR, and it really came down to the orb and the tire and a couple other things early. VOX got out to a big lead and really threw MIR's strategy off. And MIR made a hell of a run at the end and almost pulled it out at the end. Just did not have enough time to get a little bit of extra damage on the walls. So it was a good one. Good one down to the wire. But it was a big VOX lead early on. After about 3 rounds, VOX was certainly in the driver's seat. And from that point on, MIR was just bam, 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 bam. And VOX was able to hold on toward the end. So, good battle tonight. Very good battle, both teams. VOX a tough place to play. What you guys think about this format? Something to throw in there? I mean, it's different. It's different. It changes. You know, you just got a little bit of time to think about what they're going to do, and you don't know all day long. So I like it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a little different wrinkle to what we do. JJ's like, no, I don't like it. Well, we can't play every game where we go out there and just slap walls with no changes to it. So it keeps everybody on their toes. And we'll continue to add things that mix it up a little bit. All right. Great game tonight, everybody. Good time. I will see you all hopefully for a little trivia tomorrow night. And the people we don't see for trivia, we will see you Wednesday night when we do this all over again. And we do it with Arc, and we do it with Sly. Can Arc stay in first? Can Sly stay hot? Sly's been doing some dominating lately. We'll see. We'll see who is the better of the two Wednesday night. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you. Peace. B-Dub control room now. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. But Bonnie's summoning herself to the control room. All right, guys. Later.